What would ultimately be the season's final home game for the 5 starters ended up as a coronation for DJ Gay, Chase Tapley, Billy White, Malcolm Thomas, and Kawhi Leonard and their teammates. There was no place like home, and no group of fans better to share a Mountain West Conference co-championship. The Aztecs enter the Mountain West Tournament as defending champions with a school record 29 wins, their 3rd straight season of 25 or more victories. They knew a 3rd meeting with BYU was possible, but first they had to handle Utah.
Sometimes you don't say anything to anybody about where you want to be, who you want to play, who you don't want to play. And in this one, I wasn't sure that I wanted to play anybody. I knew we were going to play A or B, and it was Utah. And we had beaten them twice. Beat them pretty good at our building. And we came out and jumped on them from the start.
That's the key to our wins is on the defensive end. Utah has the ability to go on runs, and we knew that. We watched a lot of film, and we felt that if we can contain them on the defensive end, everything else will take care of itself.
Utah had 11 turnovers at half and 15 points. Our defense dictated everything that happened.
Didn't give them a chance to believe that, hey, maybe we can win the tournament and go to the NCAA tournament. We did not allow them to get that feeling, and it helped further stamp the fact that we are going to win this tournament. We beat Vegas 3 times this year, and all 3 of them were identical in terms of the way it was played. Tough defense both ways. Every shot contested. No easy baskets. You have to have a will and a determination. Know you're going to get hit, not complain, and compete. And that's what we did.
That game was tough. Vegas, call them a point guard's worst nightmare. They'll press you the whole game. Don't give you no room to breathe, very physical. There was a lot riding on that game, playing for a better seed in the tournament.
A 6-point lead had dwindled to a tie when Chase Tapley made a big play.
It was a play they ran before that got us with Chase Tapley coming off that back screen. And then I was just like, I'm gonna read his eyes, and they did the same play. And I was glad I'm long enough and lengthy, and I got the steal and got a tip.
Kruger's decided I'm going to use this whole clock.
They're trying to go back, and San Diego State comes out of the ball.
They ran the lob play that they ran successfully before, but that time didn't work.
What happened next was vintage DJ Gay.
DJ Gay beat Colorado State a month ago in this moment, and Gay got left. DJ Gay again.
Coach Fisher let it be known that no matter what happened, he wasn't calling a timeout. And he said, DJ, get the ball, call for a ball screen and make a play. And that's exactly what I did. Once again, fake right, went left, shot a floater, and went in.
DJ Gay has a knack of not only taking, but making big, important shots. He can go stretches where he doesn't make a shot, but you know that he's going to be unafraid to take that last shot and wants to take that last shot, which is why he made so many of them in his career falls. When you have a winner's mentality that he does, you never ever have doubt that you're going to get the job done and be successful. We wanted to play BYU. Players and coaches wanted to play BYU in that championship game. I didn't want them to lose in the semifinals. We wanted to have another opportunity to play them.
BYU is the only team to have beaten San Diego State this year. They did it twice. The Aztecs are proud, and they have a couple of key guys that want to change that. This is where San Diego State tries to make their living, right here at the defensive end. And it's Billy White creating the steal. And then gets the beautiful lob return from Malcolm Thomas. Burnett leaning in, trying to force contact. White back, dishing off. Tip in, White. 8-0 run, San Diego State.
I wanted to just to step it up a little bit, just in rebounding particularly. You know, some of the close games that we almost lost, or, you know, that we did lost with BYU, that, you know, I took notice that they killed us on the boards. And, you know, I took pride in that at the end of the year, you know, just talking to Coach Fisher and my teammates, and I just told them that, you know, I'm just going to try to step it up for us, and, you know, that's what I did.
There's Billy White trying to stab. Billy White picked for that pocket. But Leonard flies in for the tip.
You know, and Coach Fisher at halftime always get a report from the locker room from Mike May. He said that Coach Fisher said, run smart. So only run when it's the right time. Don't force things in transition.
Look at that. Great. Left hand all the way. Chase Tapley.
That game, my focus was to be a facilitator. You know, you can't get caught up in stats and stuff like that. And you have to be able to read the game as a point guard. We had guys that, you know, were extremely hot that game. And as a point guard, when you sense that, you got to get them the ball.
Great save by Gay. Jackson Emery almost stole that, and Leonard hits a three. San Diego State, nice patience, and finally Thomas, and one.
Our mentality was different. We were more comfortable, relaxed, and not so much anxious. We didn't overthink, you know, the game plan. We went out there a lot hungrier than they did. We wanted that game so bad. You know, no team's going to beat us 3 times in a row. Right from the start, we knew if we punched them first and kept them down, we'd have a great shot at winning that game.
We're going to do a better job on Fredette. We're not going to let the other guys, who are very good players, get wide open look, and we're going to find a way to beat them.
Maybe 2,000 San Diego State fans here sound like 20,000.
And San Diego State's just having a good time right now.
BYU led only once early in the contest. San Diego State's defense hounded Fredette throughout the game and was led in scoring and rebounding by senior Billy White, a Las Vegas native who had asked to guard the BYU star.
My mindset was, you know, do whatever it takes for us to keep playing the whole month of March.
Billy wanted to guard Fredette, but we switched a lot of stuff, and we didn't trap as much, and so Billy had him a little bit more one-on-one as we switched, and he had him some coming down the floor. I think he was so determined that I'm going to challenge every shot, and he was so locked in to the game plan that it carried over. He just went from defense to offense like he had that same focus and determination.
You know, I took it a little bit more personal. He's a incredible scorer, you know, almost impossible to stop. I just felt, you know, I just had to take a little bit more pride in defense. You know, I told DJ and, you know, some of my teammates before the game, you know, that I don't care if I score a point or get a rebound. I just want to defend, play defense, you know, or try to make him take, you know, contested shots and hard shots.
Really, the catalyst for our stretch run, tournament run, was Billy White. He was absolutely sensational. So for Billy, a Las Vegas native, going back home was extra special. And during that stretch, people remember the shot DJ made, but I remember the way Billy played with such focus, determination, and success. You said, he's not going to allow us to lose.